Yo, hey, what's up, guys? Today I can actually play a mythical champion, and I was super hyped, like amazing stuff, the new rarity in the game, and it turned out the champion isn't too great, but we will take a look at him and discuss what he's good about and what he's bad about and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at his kit. Because he isn't too good, but I give you my thoughts and stuff. So Siegfrund the Nephilim, and his A2, basically you attack like 2 times, then you just put the debuffs from this champion on the target, and then you increase the duration of it. First of all, it sounds like amazingly good for Dragon. That's why we are in Dragon right now. This skill, like you attack and then fit 25% on turn meter when you crit, so you get around your skills much faster. Sounds really nice, to be honest. Like, and there's something going on when you kill people and stuff. And here you will attack a guy, assumingly really hard, and if you kill him, the surplus damage goes to the other guys, like Wukong, and sounds really nice and stuff. And the first thing I haven't like realized from the beginning, I was just gearing it up, the champion, and had a little bit fun. Like, I was like suspecting so much more of him. But this, first of all, is a passive skill. Like, every time he's the last guy standing, he will be transforming into the other transformation. And right here, like, that sounds really nice also for Dragon. Like, he can't be killed. Like, when he's about to get killed, he can't be killed. Then he puts a block damage buff on him, and then he gets a heal and a turn meter. Like, he gets around on his skills really fast. That's what I thought. And a return for his passive is like really nice. So you're just taking turns after turns, and then you have your like passive back. And maybe like this set, all in all, I thought like maybe solo Dragon, because it sounds really nice. He can't be killed, and even the Dragon stacks up damage. It doesn't kind of matter and stuff. So the second form, you will be automatically be transformed in that. So even if you do solo runs, you need to go 1 time in that transformation when you're like the last guy, and afterwards you can transform back, and you won't transform, but you gotta kinda have to turn off his stuff. But let's just talk about the skills. Attacks all enemies, and then he will like heal up from the damage you have dealt and stuff. That's kind of okay. It's nice. It attacks all enemies. It leaves you a little bit space for something else, like a stun set or something. So it's kind of okay. And then removes all debuffs from all allies, and then puts a block debuffs on them. And also heals them. Nice. That's kind of like a not Lydia, Duchess kind of set. Pythion kind of set. And also he can revive everyone. That's like exactly like Pythion, but he's not gonna put the block damage what he's gonna get for the whole team besides himself. I don't know why he's like skipping himself, but okay. That would be much nicer, but it is how it is. Like, that is kind of a Pythion with mixtures of something else. And yeah, your passive will be changed because you're just getting less damaged. So that's kind of the SOS, I'm gonna revive everybody transformation. So I was just curious about that right here, because it screamed like Dragon solo stuff. And let's go ahead and we take let's go with Elva. So it wasn't possible to do it solo. Maybe if I stack up more speed, more everything, and it will be much better. That's a good point. But I'm just not willing to put like the best gear on this champion, because it turned out he's not as good, because he's not hitting too hard. And his main skills, like his main transformation, is all about attack. Like, he gains his skills, like his punch, from attack stats. That automatically makes his transformation kind of style much weaker if you want to do damage with him. If you don't do damage, and you want to just make him like the last guy standing there, and then he's gonna revive like right now. You want him to be like super tanky, and the first form you're gonna start is like just a waste of time. He's just standing there and doing nothing because his damage will be like nothing. So you kind of gotta decide which transformation you're gonna use on the end, and it kind of sucks. And also the if he gets attacked and he triggers his first passive in his first form, he will not die, he gets his block damage up, and then he will transform. And sometimes it looks like it's just playing against each other. Like sometimes he's not gonna die, gets his passive up, but it's kind of complicated to explain because there's so much going on. And on the end, it doesn't look too good. I was curious about like a solo run. I wasn't able to do it, but maybe with better gears somehow. But keep in mind, we got a 4-star blessing with what's it called? Smite debuff, and that would make it much easier. So the casual gamer who gets this champion by any means, if you get one, you don't have a smite debuff, and the smite debuff makes things a lot easier. Maybe this champion is a little bit better in arena, but then you have the same kind of awkward situation where you just want to make him tanky or make him attack based, but the thing is he doesn't do too much damage. His animations and stuff, they look really great. Just, yeah, to be honest, great work. I think every champion should have animations like Mythicals right now, because the old ones, they're kind of looking a little bit like underwhelming. Sometimes they just go in and make puts, and that's kind of the animation. So everybody should have something like that. And even right there, he just died. And even with his kind of passive, which makes him alive, and it's just not working too well because I have him on attack based, he's not too tanky. So even if he survives one time, he's so squishy, then just on the next thingy he will die because he's squishy in general. So every nuker will kill him. In arena, whenever was the situation for you where you had your DPS standing the last, then he could like pop in his second form, revive everybody, and then you have a use about it. Maybe if you combine him with someone else like a neck crit or something, maybe it could be possible. And all the time when there's like champions and they kind of look like weird or they have something special, if you combine those champions with other champions, most of the time you can find something like really, really nice working, and it's like a really nice combo. But always you gotta have two of champions, something that just synergizes with each other, or you're just basically not having too much fun about that Mythical right here. I pumped in like damage. The damage is not the best. I gave him lifesteal so he can actually survive a little bit more. I gave him a blessing, the smite debuff, and it's not working too well on the end. I was kind of disappointed. I kind of knew it. Everybody told me like in the Discord and stuff, like, yeah, the Mythicals are not too great and stuff. But I couldn't just believe it. They're just a new rarity, you know, the best new things. They must have something special. And I was like, this champion right here actually looks like a solo farmer. Like, you could do something really nice with him, but even if you use his second form over and over and revive everybody, there's no like solo farming because they're gonna die immediately. He's gonna transform back and nothing too cool. Maybe arena, but like I said, it's more like a combo than just him being good. It's something more than just he being good. And maybe on the end we can just maybe kill the dragon 2-man here. Maybe if I can speed the champion up, I could like get his cooldown everybody ready when the boss is stacking up his damage with the like big attack and reflecting like more poisons. But yeah, like you saw, he's just too squishy and you have to sacrifice so much. The waves would take forever. Like, I don't see a space in the game where you're like, instead of my really nice working nuker right now, I could put, what's his name, Siegmund? Can't even remember the name. But on the end, where do you replace him with a seer? Where do you replace him with, like, for my example, with a Herndig? Like, I could use a Herndig way better in Doom Tower than I actually could use him. And that's kind of the point on the end. Those champions, they look like really nice, but my first playtest wasn't actually too good. Like on the end, like look at that, it's like so long runs, nothing happening. He's dying a couple times. Without Elva, he wouldn't just do anything. Of course, right now you saw like a nice maybe combination about he and another reviver working together. Like the reviver died, he didn't, he transformed, and then he got the reviver back up and you're back in the game. Something like that is cool, but I don't know too much. Yeah, like you saw right now, it didn't work. I had a couple ones there were like working okay and we got the kill, but it was like 7-8 minutes. And to be honest, my first impression about the first ever Mythical I was able to play is not too great. And I feel sorry for my buddy, and yeah, thank you for letting me do it on your account, but buddy, I feel really, really dumb for you because the champion looks really amazing. Like, the look of it is so amazing. Like, you have so many skills, new transformation, and so many things you can play with, like a new great tool. And on the end, it's like maybe you have more usage if you just bring any other DPS and just make it faster than he can actually kill, and you're having like better runs, or maybe in arena like better success because you just have a better nuker than just this champion right here, and it feels kind of dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna show you of just a quick the gear of him. Like I said, it's not the best, but I also didn't want it to do like, can you please go away? Like super crazy gear, because like it wouldn't be like fair for everybody. Like if you put like insane gear on him, probably you can do something like nicely, and yeah, he's like kind of better, but still nothing too great, because still right now we have 5k attack, only 214 speed, but we were just doing stage 9, so it was okay. So not the best in the world, but reachable. 250 crit damage in a lifesteal set, and also we put accuracy on him so we can actually use brimstone. But yeah, on the end it wasn't too good. He has the masteries, but yeah, I feel really bad. I do feel really bad, but because the Mythical champion should be exciting, and my personal feelings, like, they need a buff, like to at least do maybe like 5% more damage than like the best champions on damage. So it's actually just a little bit better than the usual DPS, or they have like 5% more HP than your usual reviver or something. So they just keep outstanding in just the comparison of the other legendary champions we already use. So that was all about the Mythical. Kind of disappointing, but that's just how it is. And yeah, I hope I see you in the next video, and yeah, have a nice day.